Little did I know that that book, 5am Club, has got so many gems outside of waking up at 5 a.m. And that's what I want to share in this video. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you so much for watching this video. In this channel, I help you navigate your small business, your wellness, and your self-development journey with self-love and balance. So today I would like to talk about the book called The 5am Club by Robin Sharma. I'm sure many of you have already heard of it. And I want to talk specifically about the hidden gems inside that book. So I bought the book in 2018 and I've never read it. So I bought it for my husband back then. And I also bought it accidentally because I know that he's spoken about it before, but it wasn't my intention. I was in India and books are really cheap there. Like the book was like 380, so I came across the book, 380 rupees, which is around 80 Rand, I think. So that's why I bought the book then. And so I never read it till now because I thought that the book was all about teaching you the techniques or how to wake up or giving you tools on how you can wake up at 5 a.m. Because I see a lot of YouTube videos and like TikTok videos where people teach you on what to do or steps to take in order to wake up earlier. And I thought that that book was about that. So I was like, nah, I already know about this. People talk about it all the time. Little did I know that that book, 5am Club, has got so many gems outside of waking up at 5 a.m. And that's what I want to share in this video. So I thought that the book had really, really real gems on personal mastery and self-development. And that's why I wanted to share what I learned today. So Robin Sharma emphasizes the importance of starting your day with a solid routine. Waking up at 5 a.m. is just one aspect of this routine. So I'm really big on self-improvement. And the main theme of the book is Own Your Morning, Elevate Your Life. So how the book is structured is that the author tells a story, right? Or narrates a story about four characters. There's four characters in the book. There's an entrepreneur, an artist, a billionaire who is teaching these tactics to the entrepreneur and the artist, and then a spellbinder who is basically the one who taught the billionaire and is like a mentor, so to speak, to the billionaire. So everything that the billionaire learned, he learned from him, and he taught the billionaire the 5am Club, and the billionaire in this book is teaching the artist and the entrepreneur the 5am Club, and that's how they improved their lives completely from just this routine. And also they've improved their life from owning their morning. So I loved reading this book. I really am glad that I read it. And more than anything, I'm glad that it removed my misconception about the fact that this book was about waking up at 5 a.m., right? Yeah, so overall, I thought that it was a great book. I've learned so much, and I'm going to share everything that I've learned right now. So one thing though is that, because I know this question might come up, am I waking up at 5 a.m. every day? No, I am not. But I am following most of the things that I'm going to be talking about today. So not waking up at 5 a.m., just the gems that I'm going to be sharing about now. And the reason for that is because I feel like waking up at 5 a.m., honestly, is dependent on so many different factors, right? Some people are moms and with babies, and they'll struggle to wake up at 5 for obvious reasons. Some people are working and studying at the same time. So, you have to juggle all of that because you work a 9 to 5 and you run a business on the side, and then you have to study. So I feel like it's not always practical to wake up at 5. Um, and yeah, I believe that we're all different and we've all got different circumstances. For me, for example, I do printing in my business. So if with load shedding, it's such a challenge. Sometimes I have to wake up extra earlier, and sometimes I have to wake up later because I was working earlier. And sometimes I have to wake up when there is electricity. So all of those factors, I think, make it impractical for me. And I can understand how it can be impractical for other people as well. But now, the principle, I think, is what is important. The morning routine is what I want to talk about today, which I think is more important. As long as you are following a morning routine, I'm not saying that wake up at 10, because obviously part of waking up early means that you have a certain advantage and you have more hours in your day, right? But I'm just saying that I don't think that it's only people that wake up at 5 that are successful. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, here are the things that I've learned. I don't know if it's 4 or 5 things, but I've got my notes here. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing that I've learned is the power of a morning routine. One of the biggest takeaways from this book is the importance of having a morning routine. So Robin Sharma sets emphasizes the idea that how we start our mornings basically sets the tone for the rest of the day. And I totally agree with this. Every time that I have followed a morning routine since I've been reading this book, my day has gone much better than when I don't. And sometimes, like you wake up and you're in a hurry to do work and to do all of that. But I find that when you start with a morning routine, you sort of become more, I sort of become more grounded. And I love that. So in the book, he talks about how to do this or how to start a routine. He talks about the 20-20-20 rule. And what that is basically is to spend the first 20 minutes of your day exercising, the next 20 minutes meditating, and the last 20 minutes learning or working on a passion project. So this routine helps to boost productivity, creativity, and overall well-being. So I must mention though that you don't have to follow that order, right, of the 20-20-20 rule. You can do whatever works for you. That is so important because I find that sometimes when we do exactly what other people do, that's when we mess the whole thing up because we can't really keep up and it's not as sustainable, right? So as I mentioned before, there's so many different factors that you can consider. Like for me, I prefer to work out in the evenings. That's the routine that I have, that I started last year when I was starting my fitness journey, and it's worked for me so much. So that's what I do. And so in the morning, I'll either stretch or do like a little bit of Pilates, nothing hectic, or I take my dog for a walk. So it's not anything, you know, like you don't have to follow it um just the way that he did it, I think. It's just my opinion. The second lesson that was important was consistency. Um, that was another key lesson from the book, is that mastery comes from consistency, doing things even when you don't feel like it. And he talks about the fact that it takes 60 days to build a habit completely so that it becomes literally second nature. And yeah, consistency is spoken about a lot. We hear it all the time, but it is true. In order to achieve our goals and become our best selves, we have to commit ourselves to constant improvement. He talks about the fact that it takes 60 days to develop a habit. So in the book, he's actually teaching the artist and the entrepreneur about the principle and the fact that they have to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. And it will take 60 days for it to become second nature. Yeah, so I really loved that he spoke about consistency a lot. And that's how I guess you build personal mastery. So I want to emphasize one thing though, is that in the book, the billionaire took the artist and the entrepreneur on a retreat where they were traveling to different countries to teach them this 5 a.m. routine. Guys, if I was on an island or on a retreat to learn how to wake up at 5, I feel like I would wake up at 5 every morning. I feel like I would. And this is why I say it's not practical, I think, for everybody to wake up at 5 a.m. Okay, the third lesson is the power of connection. So the book highlights the power of connection in our personal and our professional lives. So Robin Sharma emphasizes the importance of building strong relationships with others and with ourselves. By cultivating relationships with others, we're able to build connection and create a support system that helps us to become better. I mean, I really believe that to navigate life's challenges, you need a support structure. I'm very big on accountability. And I've been doing that with a friend of mine, and it's been absolutely amazing because you need support. You need a village, you need a community. And so I loved that he spoke about that. And if you think about it, he in the book he also taught the entrepreneur and the artist the power of connection by basically taking them as strangers to go on this retreat, and to teach them all of these principles that have ultimately improved their lives for the better. The last point I want to discuss and what I learned in the book is the value of self-care. Now, I'm very big on self-care, and these days it's becoming more and more important to me to learn how to take care of myself. And so I love that he emphasizes the importance of self-care. So Robin Sharma suggests that we need to take care of our mental, our physical, our emotional well-being in order to achieve our full potential. So this means taking time to rest, taking time to recharge, and to engage in activities that make you happy or activities that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of work. Because by taking care of ourselves, we can show up as our best selves to the world and to the people that are close to us. And that's how we can make a positive impact in the world. Yeah, so there you have it. Those are the 4 key things that I learned from the book, The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please like, subscribe, share my content so that I can reach more people. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.